I thought that was a spider web, but it's just my awesome lighting. Yay! So, hello YouTube, it's Goran, and I'm here to talk about an awesome topic I'm sure you would like to hear from me. That topic is why you can't make a living from music today. Let me tell you why. First off, you're not spending every day creating music. You're not spending every day learning. You're doing music here and there, and you think that just because you do music, the world owes you something. It doesn't. You have to go and grab it. You have to be a better composer. You have to be a better composer. You have to do a better music. You have to learn every day. I've been doing this for years. I'm not sure I even know 2% of what somebody else knows. And that's all right. But I learn every day. With every new track, I use new tricks, a new production skill, new sounds, mixing stuff, new plugins. And I liked it. I enjoy it. And you should too, because there's that rule. If you spend 10,000 hours doing something, you become master at it. And that's a complete truth. Without 10,000 hours, now imagine you're working in a Cubase, and after 10,000 hours, you know every shortcut, you know every plugin, everything that needs to be known about that sequencer. You spend 10,000 hours doing music. Trust me, when you press play from the first track you ever did, and when you press play now, you are a much better composer. Second thing I want to talk about, it's because your ego. Because you can't put aside that if you did a track, it's a bad track. Because of your ego, you can't take a critic. Let's say you do a track, you send it to somebody, and he says like, you need to work more. You need to do better production. You need to make better music, do better chords, or your chords alignment isn't good enough, or whatever the reason is. Because of your ego, you won't do that. You really can't have an ego in this business. I think I know a lot of composers out there, and 99% of them are so humble, are so down to earth, are such a nice guys. It's a joy to behold. And you have to be one of them. Because yes, we are a small community. And yes, we have to treat each other with respect. And to do that, you can't have an ego as the size of a mountain. Each one of us was rejected at one point in our life. I was rejected so many times, I stopped caring about it. Why? I knew I wasn't good enough. And I knew that one day I'm going to change their minds. I'm going to be a better composer. And also, I didn't focus that much on rejections. I focused more on the ones that gave me advices, or the ones that accepted me, gave me a chance. A third thing, maybe you are good enough. Maybe you have an amazing tracks. Maybe you are the nicest composer out there. But you don't know the business side. You don't know who to send the track. You have 50 tracks sitting at your hard drive, and they're just collecting dust because you're looking for perfection. I had a problem like that. I was always thinking it's not good enough. I wouldn't want anyone to hear this. I still have a few things I need to do, and it's a never-ending circle. You have to realize that you will never achieve that perfection. And actually, that is amazing. You do a track and you think it's a complete perfection, then there's nothing else left for you to learn. And there's always something new to learn. So cast aside doubts that you are not a good composer. Cast aside doubts that your track is not perfect, because it's never going to be perfect. You're never going to achieve perfect. It's all a part of a progression. If your last track, if your 10th track is better than the 20th track you did, then you're not making a progression. But if you did a track and the next track is better, and the next track is better, and the fifth one is better than the fourth one, That's a progression. That's a good thing. In 10 years, you're maybe gonna listen to your old track thinking like, my god, this is really some bad stuff. And today's music that you do 10 times better than the tracks you did 10 years ago. But realize 10 years after that, you're gonna listen to these songs that you think that are amazing. And you're gonna think of them that you could have done it way better now than you did before. Progression is something you need to embrace. So, those are 3 things that are keeping you down from making a living out of your music. Those were the 3 things that kept me down. Please don't let it keep you down. That's it for now. My dogs are getting crazy. I need to tend to them. So, voila.